Welcome back, Cubs. Direwolf here. Recently, the Cult of Christie released a video of them reading offensive comments that they've received on their videos and elsewhere online. They did this to try to prove that anti-feminist, anti-social justice warrior YouTubers and their fans are abusive, vulgar, and hateful. They also implied that anti-social justice warrior and anti-feminist YouTubers are the cause of people acting this way and making these comments. In reality, the vast majority of the online skeptics never encourage any kind of harassment or threats. We've never once condoned violence to silence the people who disagree with us. But the feminists have. And also, this video completely ignores the fact that online feminists and their supporters make just as many, if not more, insulting and vulgar comments back at the skeptic community. They completely ignore that if they say that skeptics are guilty for what their fans say, then they are also guilty for what their fans say. Of course, that's ridiculous. You're only guilty for your own actions and your own words. That is the standard they're trying to apply to the skeptic community without applying to themselves. The fans of any one YouTuber are not homogenous, don't have all the same beliefs and viewpoints, and there are bad apples in every bunch. Except for my Cubs. They're all angels. My Cubs don't harass anyone, but if one of them did, it would not be my fault, because I don't cultivate an environment that encourages harassment. I do not control them, and they are their own Cubs. They are responsible for their own actions, not me. Nor do I blame a feminist YouTuber when one of their fans attack me in my comment section. However, I will gladly mirror this video from the YouTuber Felflop, linked in the description, that demonstrates the abusive comments made from the Cult of Christie's fans on the skeptic community's videos. This humorously demonstrates the hypocrisy that they have when they do not ever call out their own fans for making these comments, nor do they ever take any blame on themselves for their fans making these comments. But they do blame skeptics for the same thing, which is the definition of hypocrisy. Here's Felflop's video. Enjoy!
You're fucking disgusting. I cannot even handle how much of an asshole you are. I puked a little in my mouth watching this shit. Bet you voted for Trump, you misogynistic, uneducated hick. You should probably shut the fuck up. You, sir, are an asshole. So basically you have a victim complex and believe that men are being hurt in some way? You realize you have no reason to hate feminists who are literally fighting for female equality. Continue to be unreasonable and emotional because your hormones excuse you of everything anyways. I wish I could say something to you other than you are such an asshole. This is bullshit. I can't believe this person is taking the piss out of a really strong and important message. This video should be deleted. This person has it all ass forward. This is the dumbest fucking shit I have ever seen. Perhaps instead of posting pejorative responses to videos addressing actual legitimate issues of violence, you could use your time for something useful. Like, oh, I don't know, any issue of the millions of issues needing human compassion? Ugh, what a waste. Leave it to crybaby boys to take a video about rape and abuse towards women and make it about themselves. And they say we're dramatic. Of course it's falsely accused and raped. And girls are evil, and they the problem, not guys raping girls. It's just girls sitting around telling creepy guy jokes. Oh wait, girls don't do that. This is just another bullshit response some butthurt guy made because of the Dear Dad video. Please shut the fuck up. Haha, you fucking hippie, what are you doing? The whole point of the original video was to make people aware of this dickish sexism stuff that was Gamergate. Why are you going on about how the threats were not credible? Making threats is just a dick move. I don't think I've ever seen someone so ignorant and just fucking stupid. This video is disgusting. You are so full of shit. Inform yourself and don't be a woman hater, please. How coward to compare being called a whore and being called creepy. Boo-hoo. How coward to say that a man is so drunk that he can rape a woman without being conscious. How coward to compare a woman leaving you because you're abusive and supposing the woman is lying about it and being the victim of domestic violence. No wonder you're called creepy. Wow, you just became Angry Jack. Butthurt in your feelings. This is also why racism persists, because white people get butthurt when you tell them they're part of the systemic racism in this country without even realizing it. Delusion will be the downfall of society. Well, at least the good news is people like you are slowly falling into the minority, especially with videos like this. You should leave and open up your own country where you can do what you want. Oh wait, that's right. There are plenty of countries where you can move to that depicts women the way you want them. The Middle East. This is disgusting. Are you seriously comparing called creepy to being called a slut, whore, bitch? Comparing being abused and raped by someone you loved to your wife leaving you? How often do you honestly think women falsely tell the courts they were raped or abused? Are you saying these women who went through that are liars? Do you think this is a joke? Do you have so much time on your hands you use it to make insulting, disgusting video? This some dumb-ass shit. Wow, this person has probably raped so many girls, and when he has a daughter, I hope she fucking kills him and drinks his blood.
These are the abusive comments from the online feminist followers on a relatively small channel. No offense, Felflop. They pale in comparison to the comments and emails sent to YouTubers like Sargon of Akkad and Baron. But it's not just their followers. Listen to what the online feminists say themselves. How can they seriously accuse skeptics of cultivating an environment of harassment when they actually advocate for violence towards people they disagree with, when they demonize their opposition and misrepresent their ideas as being racist, sexist, and homophobic? They are the ones that are fostering hatred and encouraging harassment.
I think a lot of people on what I guess we could call the other side of this, the sort of anti-feminist, anti-social justice, pro-Nazi, which I think we have to say now, pro-Nazi side, or at least a Nazi water-carrying, Nazi apologist side. The people who are just so broke up about seeing a Nazi get punched. If I open my newspaper and I read Nazi got punched last night, I'm going to say, oh, good. You know, that's what I'm going to say, because fuck him. If I read the newspaper next week and the story is, oh, Richard Spencer is afraid to leave his house because every time he steps out his front door, somebody punches him, I'm going to say, good. Fuck him. If something shitty happens to a shitty person, I'm not going to pretend that they're not a shitty person and say, oh, that's too bad. It's so sad that happened. I'm going to say, good. Something shitty happened to a shitty person.
And so if occasionally you have to clump one of them around the fucking head to make them know that they're not going to be unopposed. Frankly, not only am I not going to lose any sleep over it, I put it on my fucking channel. Because I think it needs to be shown to the world that these people are not going to be unopposed.
If that's what it's going to take to stop a man like this with ideas like this that could cause real harm, then that's what you would have to do. Morally, ethically, I don't see any other option. I'm not crying over violent people who get punched.
I think with a lot of them, both the ones who actually have YouTube channels with large audiences and the ones who are followers of those, there's a vibe among a lot of them that this is all just like a game. They're just doing this for fun. To hell with you.
What do you think, Cubs? Who's more abusive? Who's more harassing? The skeptics or the online feminists? Give me your answers in the comment section, please. And please subscribe to Felflop. He's got a great channel. Also, if you have any fan art you want to send me, I will include it in my videos at the end of the videos. And if you have any ideas of what you'd like to see on a t-shirt, a Dire Wolf t-shirt, please send those to me by email. And if I'm not talking about a topic you want me to talk about, please send me video ideas either through my website or by email. Dire Wolf out.